What's going on, Scorpio? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for career, money, and purpose in life from now through the end of August 2023. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you, and so much more regarding your career, money situation, and purpose in life situation from now to the end of August, Scorpio. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading right now. And I really do appreciate you in advance, Scorpio, for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that a lot. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I do have some friends over in another room, so you might hear slight background noise. I do apologize about that in advance, but let's go ahead and pull the energy for you, Scorpio. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Scorpio. Yeah. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you in career, money, purpose, and life situation. Whoa. All right, Scorpio. So before we get into the tarot, this reading, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe. And this is going to be some energy that you can embody from now until the end of August, Scorpio, that will get you ahead, that will propel you forward in your career situation. So the first energy that you need to embody here from Spirit is never appear too perfecto. And this is really about never appearing too perfect because appearing better than other people is always dangerous because it can always create envy. But appearing to have no faults or no weaknesses is even more dangerous. And a lot of times Scorpio is very mysterious energy. People might not be able to detect your faults or weaknesses up front. So I do feel like there may be a need for you to consciously display some of your harmless defects, maybe a trait that you would not really prefer to be there. For example, how I've applied this law, and it's really worked for me on this channel, is I no longer cut any of the readings. I don't edit these readings. So if I mess up a word, if I'm like Scorpio, like I'm not going to edit it out because I'm not trying to appear too perfect. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. In the beginning of my YouTube career, I would always try to appear very perfect, have no faults, but it really wasn't relatable. And not only was it not relatable, but it wasn't the true me, right? So I would say, like, right here, I do feel like there's someone that you can really trust. I don't know why I'm getting that here. Someone at least you think you can trust, but no matter what it is, in some sort of way, you're meant to not appear too perfect, okay? Because it can kind of keep people off guard. So don't try to be a perfectionist here. You also have master the art of timing here, Scorpio, and this energy from now until the end of August, Spirit is really asking you to never seem like you're in a rush and really to have the attitude that everything comes to you at the right time. And this is a spiritual perspective that I always have, that not even a leaf cannot fall from a tree without the universe's permission. There are a lot of timelines that will open up for you at the appropriate moment, as long as you can stay positive or stay neutral. So master the art of timing, Scorpio, as well. There is a really big need for you to be patient until the end of August. I feel like there's something that's slowly culminating when it comes to your money, purpose in life, or career situation. That's what I'm getting it as. So make sure that whatever results that you see in the external world don't let it flabbergast you. Remember that much of what you see in the outside world is always a reflection of your inner state. So maybe there just needs to be more time for something to manifest here, And this is something where when I first started learning about the law of attraction, I was like, wow, the law of attraction is real. This means that my external reality is a reflection of my inner state. I started to get upset, like, well, I'm practicing the law of attraction for like a year. Why isn't anything happening? Why isn't anything changing? And the truth is, many of us grew up in a system that didn't teach us about universal principles. It didn't teach us about how to master the art of timing. Everything is like be in a hurry. And what you have to realize is many of our subconscious mind, I don't know why this is coming through, but most of our subconscious mind is completely programmed by the matrix, so to speak. So make sure if you're really just, even if you've been working with universal principles, you've been very spiritual, you've been consciously moving towards your goals for a long time, I would just say, give it more time. Don't seem like you're in a hurry. Just do your work humbly is what I would say. Master the art of timing. There is something here about sniffing out the air of the times as well. Scorpio is very good at this, ruled by Pluto. And so make sure you're really there is something about you observing, where is the world going? And the way that it's coming through is maybe some of you feel very secure in your work situation. I do get a lot of you out there feel very secure when it comes to your work situation, but don't think that it will always stay that way. For me, I'm always sniffing out, where is the trend going? Maybe tarot's in right now, maybe it won't be in 10 years. I'm always just trying to figure out what is the spirit of the times, So master the art of timing, both in your personal life and when it comes to the big picture, being kind of like your own version of Nostradamus future, you're good at that. So now the last law that you are meant to embody from spirit here is actually law 10, infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky here. And this is really warning you, Scorpio, that you really can die of someone else's misery, and that emotional conditions, emotional states are as infectious as diseases. And for a lot of you, I don't know why I'm not getting that this is someone that you're directly working with. It could be a coworker, a boss, an employee for some of you. But for many of you, I just feel like this is someone in your life, I don't know who it is, that could be draining your energy just, in some sort of inadvertent way. And when it comes to this law, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, I want to make something very clear. We're not talking about people who have drew misfortune unto themselves that was out of their control, right? Bad things can happen to good people in this reality, and it doesn't mean that you want to avoid someone that had something misfortunate happen that was out of their control. Not what we're talking about here. Because this law came up in another reading, I think people took it the wrong way. What this is about is really avoiding people that draw misfortune on themselves. So look at their patterns, look at their habits, etc. If someone is drawing it upon themselves and it's not something that's, misfortunate things can still happen to people, right? As much as I want to talk about, astrology, tarot, predicting the future, we don't know what really controls this reality. All I know is I know nothing. And so there is something here about being compassionate towards people that go through things, right? I'm not saying wipe that out, because some of you really have that, but also just realizing that you can't save everyone. It's easy for someone to suck you down than it is to bring someone up. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around with the most, so be careful of that. Now, when it comes to your opportunity here, Scorpio, your opportunity is the Emperor. And so this is really you taking a masculine approach to your reality when it comes to your career, finance, and life purpose situation from now till the end of August. I feel like this is you taking control of something. And I do feel like this is you taking control in a way that really you're playing the long game from now to the end of August. I feel like you're setting yourself up for something very special here. And the Emperor, once again, never seems to be in a hurry. He knows that if he chooses to be the Emperor, everything will come to him at the right time. I'm a big practitioner of free will. You get to choose whatever you want this life to be, but you have to double down on the choice. Now, for others of you, I do feel like there's a strong individual that you could potentially be learning something from, or that can teach you. In some way, love is mixed into this as well. If you're a single Scorpio out there, whether you're a woman or a man, I do feel that in what you don't see coming, you actually will, if you're single, you will have a big opportunity to advance your career through a lover. This could be someone that has extra money, or that someone is very knowledgeable, basically, your opportunity is connect with powerful people. Whether this is you embodying that power yourself, or like attracts like, you're in that power, then it draws the right people to you. Because remember, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Your opportunity is the Emperor. Maybe this is about setting a boundary and really being strong within yourself to cut people out, or to connect with powerful people in and of their own right, or to just take control of your own reality. We'll see why it's there. But with that being said, I definitely don't be afraid of like some sort of masculine guidance. Don't be afraid to sink into the masculine side of life when it comes to really organizing, the frequency of logic, organization, discipline, taking ownership of your own life, really taking responsibility for your life is what's coming through. Like, even if something isn't your fault, the Emperor's way is to take responsibility for that. Like if I'm like in the Navy SEALs, and like let's say that I'm leading a brigade of people, and like something goes wrong, even if it's not my fault, if I'm going to be the best leader that I can be, I'm still going to take responsibility for that. So I feel like if you own a business, or if this is people that you're working with, maybe taking some sort of responsibility on that no one's telling you to do so will take you far. So let's just say if you're working wherever you're working and you see like your coworkers and your manager struggling, don't just do the bare minimum. Go out of your way to really take ownership of your situation, rather than blaming people that are infected. Oh, it's their fault. I really feel like there's something about ownership. Alternatively, there's connecting with some sort of powerful masculine figure. Could be an Aries that you are connecting to, or someone who really knows what they're doing, especially if you're single. If you're in a relationship, Scorpio, no matter how you cut it, I do feel like you're going to get a lot of inspiration, motivation from love. I know this is not a love reading, but love seems to be coming to the forefront. There is something here about a lover that will increase your financial situation, or a lover that I'm getting is going to inspire you. So maybe this is about having, keeping your partner in your mind. Like, I don't want to just do this for me. I want to do this for everyone. And that's something that I've always done. Like the Emperor here, the Emperor rules a kingdom. So maybe this is thinking about other people just beyond that of just yourself. And for me personally, like, visualizing like me like giving back to the people who have given so much to me, that's better than just me doing well for myself. Like, I want to treat my mother well, like other people, like there is something about you being a leader, or taking responsibility maybe for your family, for your lover, for your coworkers, really, like, because when you do that, it just brings a different energy to the game, and that's also how you can rise up, so just be aware. Your challenge is the 8 of Cups here. So your challenge is definitely coming through as walking away from some sort of emotional situation that is no longer beneficial for you when it comes to money, career, and purpose in life. Because what I'm getting is there is no forcing out. Everything that happens to you from now to the end of August, for the most of you, is going to be in your control. It's going to be under your control. But when you make a choice that is coming from a place of free will and choice, like, I'm going to walk away from this because I want to, it's like, don't wait for the Tower moment to happen. When it comes to your challenge, Scorpio, if you stick around, maybe this is a pattern of behavior in your business, maybe this is moving towards the wrong direction or something, get out before the Tower comes. Because from now until the end of August, what I can tell you is there is some sort of, I'm not getting minor readjustment, for some of you major readjustment, that will help you avoid a Tower moment down the line. And I've also been telling you this about love. Some of you, this is going to have to do with your partner or someone that you're dating, because I remember, like, in the latest readings, it was all about, like, there could be a Tower moment down the road with you and your lover when it comes to values, and perhaps taking control of your financial purpose in life situation will make that Tower moment not happen. So just be aware of that. But it actually looks really good. When it comes to your overall general energy, Scorpio, I feel like there's a lot of confidence and slow-moving energy in a good way. You have the Magician, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like there's a lot of potential that you've been, be willing to activate that's really going to lead to a lot of financial freedom and steadiness here. I feel like many of you have a very solid plan, actually. Some of you have two plans. One plan is what you're already doing. There's another plan here that you're actually meant to put into motion that's going to take things to the next level here, because the Magician is all about spiritual energy and really activating your own deepest potential. But what I would say for this, it looks like you're not in a rush, because the Knight of Pentacles is about slow moving energy, taking your time. And remember, you have mastered the art of timing and never appear too perfect. So I feel like you're on track for something really amazing to happen. And for a lot of you, it's going to happen sooner than you thought. Okay, because it's almost like when you become settled, when you're just working towards something and you're settled and you're not in a rush, sometimes the universe gives it to you quicker, because it's like, hey, that's a balanced vibration. The universe is all about creating, like balance and harmony, like balancing forces. Like the reason why if humans go crazy, we're destroying the earth, like the earth is conscious, right? The earth will create earthquakes, it's going to wipe us out. Same thing like in your personal life, where if you're in a state of harmony, spiritual energy around you will want to support you, because the universe deals with like entropy, decay, and renewal. And I feel like you're in this space of harmony and renewal that's really going to actually benefit you, because when it comes to what you don't see coming, there's a major win here. I feel like you're going to be very, I don't know what this is, Scorpio. For a lot of you, it has to do with a relationship in your career, life purpose, but you have the Lovers, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Fool. So there really could be some sort of unexpected recognition coming your way. Maybe this is, for some of you, I'm getting it's from your lover that inspires you. I really feel like that's what this is. There's a new beginning here when it comes to your own public image as well. I feel like a lot of you are going to be receiving very good fruits of your labor, good karma coming to you and what you don't see coming. For many of you, when this has to do with the relational love thing, because I think it's tied in, for me personally, Scorpio, there was a long time where I was trying to believe in myself on my own. And then basically I got this girlfriend who really believed in me. And she's like, of course you're going to be successful. Of course you're going to be an amazing tarot reader. And then what that does, it just inspired me more. And I feel like that's, if there is no sort of unexpected win in the external world, then you just really are digging into some sort of relationship. This could be with your mother, it could be with a lover, it could be with a friend. I just get one individual that really inspires you and really wants to see you win as well. And that's why this card is here, Scorpio. I'm getting chills. Law 10, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. I really feel like there's a clear distinction between the people that you want to give your energy to and those that you don't. And perhaps your challenge, Scorpio, with this Eight of Cups being here in your challenge, is really saying, maybe some of these relationships that are holding me back, I need to let go of, and I need to double down on those that really support me. So, because there is something about that here as well, like almost a fated ending when it comes to a minor aspect in your career life purpose. Because when it comes to your advice, Scorpio, you have the Three of Cups, you have the Three of Swords, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is very interesting here, Scorpio. When it comes to this advice, I do feel, for some of you, this Eight of Cups, this is you cutting out people where there's just an incompatibility there. This could be a friend group, this could be coworkers, something here really is not, I really feel like that card, came out for a reason. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. There could be something around that where you need to cut something out, or it's gonna, once again, it could lead to a tower moment. Remember I said that Eight of Cups, you're good now. If you don't get out now, you're good, but it will lead to a tower moment down the line. And I'm getting it could even affect your destiny, and this is something that a lot of you don't see, right? In your advice, you have the Wheel of Fortune. For some reason, it's not really coming through as an opportunity. It's more so coming through as the wheel of your fate starting to spin. And this could be, like something to do with your destiny will be affected in a very hard way for you to detect. So I don't know. And also, Scorpio, remember you have this card that says never appear too perfecto. And I really feel like if I were to classically read this, there's an opportunity here for maybe you to reveal some of your own faults to those around you who may be envious of you, or really like get on the same page as people, there's an opportunity to do that. There's either an opportunity to get off the same page as someone, or for those of you that are loyal as hell, there's something about like revealing the true you to people, so that then, because there could be something about jealousy. I mean, because in what you don't see coming, Scorpio, remember, in what you don't see coming, there's a lot of success for a lot of you, especially if you've been putting in the work. I mean, to end the month, you have the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to have a lot more money than you do now by the end of August. And it's in what you don't see coming. The Lovers, the Six of Wands, the Fool. So there really may be a need. There really may be a very big need to never appear too perfect. Like play down your... And that's how the universe works. I mean, whenever you manifest something successfully and you get overexcited about it, or maybe you brag about it, you're always going to receive a slap from the universe. Whereas if the universe doesn't view you as some sort of amazing person for being able to manifest it, like here's the thing that I want to say very strongly to all of you. Universally speaking, from a higher perspective, like when you manifest something, or when you get the result that you desire, when it comes to money, career, purpose in life, the universe is saying like, okay, you use the universal principles successfully. There's nothing special about that. This is like mathematics. This is ABC, 1, 2, 3, easy. So basically, if you do something that's very simple from a higher universal perspective, i.e. manifest what you want, but then when you manifest, you're like, oh, I should feel so proud of myself. And maybe, there's a time and place for everything, but if you get too on your high horse, you could attract envy, or you could even attract balancing forces that are saying, this guy's getting a little too high and mighty. Let's just like slap him down. So that once again, entropy, balancing forces. So be aware of balancing forces in the universe. Try not to get too high. Try not to get too low. Always stay here. Okay. Just what I got for you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the clarification portion of this reading. So the first card that I want to clarify is why the Emperor is here in your opportunity. For a lot of you, this is the qualities of the Emperor that you're meant to embody. For a lot of you, this could be someone you're connecting to, especially for the single Scorpios out there is what I'm getting. Let's see. Why is the Emperor here for Scorpio? Could be connecting to an Aries. Aries, Scorpio, watch out. Mars, Pluto, uh-oh. The Emperor, when it comes to your opportunity, Scorpio, is clarified by the King of Cups and also the Three of Wands here. So, for a lot of you, I really feel like this is taking responsibility for something that you love. Okay, this could be coworkers, family, friends. If you see anyone like struggling around you, I feel like you're the one that needs to be like the person that says, okay, like let's fix this problem, instead of just blaming others and getting, sensitive about something. I really feel like there is a difficult situation that you're going to have to embody patience. You're going to have to remain optimistic and remain full of love when it comes to just like practical day-to-day stuff when it comes to your career. And for a lot of you, there is something about healing relationship. Now that I look at it with that opportunity, when it comes to your advice, right, there really could be people that you're destined to work with, but you need to heal something within the relationship. And for those of you with that is resonating, then I really feel like there really could be some sort of choice in remaining in love, remaining patient in order to activate this opportunity. Now, for those single Scorpios out there, I'm telling you, there's something to do with love that's going to propel you in your career. I don't know why I get that, but remember, your opportunity is the King of Cups and the Three of Wands and the Emperor. And what you don't see coming, you have the Lovers, the Six of Wands, and the Fool. There really is a new relationship coming in, King of Cups, love relationship, romantic relationship, some type of relationship that it seems to me is going to propel you very far in your career. So this could be someone you're learning from, or this, something along those lines. It seems very good. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, and you have, as I'm saying this, you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to make you very happy. A lot of fortune coming in for you. I would just, yeah. But once again, there's a need to remain patient here, because you have the Three of Wands here in your opportunity. In your overall general energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy. And then you also have this card that says Master the Art of Timing. So be very patient here, but you are sitting on some sort of gold. With that being said, I just want to clarify, I mean, why is the Lovers here and what you don't see coming? This is either some of you falling in love with your career, or it has to do, for a lot of you, it has to do with someone. If you're in a relationship, once again, there's that thing about inspiration coming through. Yeah, just the Lovers is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and also the King of Swords here. So yeah, there's harmonious relationship and what you don't see coming. And somehow this is your career. For some of you, you're going to meet some sort of business partner, or someone that inspires you once again. I just get good energy from this, Scorpio, so it's a little bit confusing. So let's try to make more sense of it. Hold on. Okay, Scorpio, so let's actually clarify the card next to it. Why is the Six of Wands here and what you don't see coming? A lot of success coming in for you and what you don't see coming, but let's get more about it. Six of Wands is clarified by, there's a lot of mixed energy here. So there could be, once again, something about never appear too perfect, because in one sense you have the Emperor here, once again, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. On the other hand, you have the Five of Cups, the Devil, and also the Page of Swords. So there really could be something about playing down your own success. There also could be something about, I don't know why I'm just getting that, like almost like a, and you see that represented in your advice, right? Like in your advice, you have the Three of Cups, but then you have the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So for many of you, I mean, there could be some sort of imbalance of power that you're working towards alleviating someone of, or whether this is yourself. I don't know. I'm not really like connecting to this. I feel like I've honestly given you what you need to know for the most part, Scorpio. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that this helped you, and I'll talk to you.